Yo, what's up everybody? Dexbot here. We're on Destiny. We have a Trials of Osiris gameplay from a few weeks ago on Pantheon. Nothing super crazy about this gameplay, just kind of bringing you a little bit of content while we talk about what was released today in Gameinformer for Destiny, the Taken King. They're getting the hype ball rolling right before Destiny and Bungie are releasing any of their information at Gamescom. So, like I said, hype ball is rolling. They released their image for their next cover of their September edition of their magazine, Taken King DLC. So we were able to pull a chunk of information from the article. And keep in mind, this is all pre-Gamescom release, so we can expect even more, maybe even some better information, better things, bigger things that are going to get announced tomorrow. But we had to get this out. We had to get it on YouTube, and I wanted you guys to know about it. So, first thing, voiceover that was previously Ghost was Peter Dinklage. As a lot of people would know, Dinklebot. Well, guess what? Dinklebot is no more bot. Goodbye bot, see you later bot, now going to be by Nolan North, so I guess we'll call him Nolan bot. I don't know, but it sounds like Dexbot's going to have a new bot duo. We'll have to see what Mr. North thinks about that, right? So, to keep everything consistent throughout the game, Nolan North is going to be re-recording all of the previous Ghost voice audio, so I imagine that'll come in an update eventually. Another huge thing that's going to be taking place with the Taken King DLC, which a lot of us were waiting to hear, level cap. Getting raised to level 40. That's right, level 40. That's huge. It seems that the light armor is pretty much being done away with, and that your level is going to be based strictly off of your in-game experience. So that's great to hear because, you know, some people have bad luck. You're not going to have to rely on RNG at a chance to get in certain light gear to help you level up. It's going to be straight. It sounds like it's going to be straight in-game experience. You'll be able to control your progression throughout your gameplay, which a lot of people like that, right? So it sounds like whatever your level character is, as soon as you step foot in the Taken King DLC, that's what level you're going to start with, and you'll just start progressing in experience points from there. So prepare to grind, ladies and gentlemen. Along with the level cap getting an increase, there's going to be more improved loot system, like RNG getting improved again. Maybe it's going to be more forgiving. I don't know how the Cryptarch is going to feel about that. We'll have to get an exclusive interview with him. I'm going to have to hit him up on Twitter, see what he thinks about it. But Gameinformer was told that Destiny's loot system would, quote, will now pay closer attention to the loot you already have received when determining an appropriate drop, so that players will more consistently receive armor and weapons that provide meaningful power growth, items that vary gear, like for various gear slots, from one drop to the next, and fewer drops of the items that a player has already attained. So that's great. Like, you know, we're not going to get duplicates. We'll likely be able to get what we need. That's good for all of us, especially, like I said, for those of you that have really bad luck and you can't seem to get the pieces of gear or weapons that you want. Hopefully we won't have to worry about that, right? Especially, like, some people have like crazy amounts of hours of gameplay that they've put into Destiny and just constantly grinded. Like I feel bad for people that don't have a Gallahorn. You know what I'm saying? Like, those people should not be able to like not experience the game like I do. You know? Like, they paid the money. They've put in hours, some way more than what other players have. And, you know, I think we should all be able to get the same experience from the game. So hopefully the improved loot system will be able to help us out with that, right? That's going to be great. So for what could be possibly bad news, we're waiting for some more information on this. It said in the article that older legendary armor and weapons from year 1 are not set to progress in power as year 2 begins. So it doesn't sound like we're going to be able to ascend them like we could previously. You know, like we were able to bring our beloved Fate Bringers from 300 damage up to 365, you know, and I mean, that's my favorite legendary like weapon by far. And you know, we all have our favorites that we like to use the most and whatnot. So that could really make some of us sad that we're not going to be able to maybe ascend those guns or even armor into year 2. We'll see. I hope we don't like lose out on those favorite weapons though, you know. So, one quote I did see relating to that, it was from our new Destiny community manager, Cosmo23, and he said, quote, I would hold off on dismantling anything just yet. Bungie/Destiny has a lot of information to share, which I would assume probably would be still coming up at Gamescom tomorrow. It says, as soon as the away team gets back from Gamescom, we will let all of us know their plan for a series of Twitch TV related shows to answer questions about the transition into year 2 with the Taken King. So we might get some of that information tomorrow. We might have to wait until some of these Twitch shows that he's talking about to really be able to get all of the information we're going to need. So don't go dismantling anything. Don't get too discouraged yet. Bungie takes care of us. We'll see what they have to offer. So we can only hope that, like I said, like our legendary weapons will still be good for us to use and that they won't become useless. Side note, I do want to throw in here, I don't have much information on it yet, but one of the images does appear to have a sword in the heavy weapon slot. I don't know what's up with that. It looks awesome. I want to know more. I don't know if it's a relic yet. I'm going to throw a picture up so you guys can see that. As for PvP, we know that we're going to see new bounties in Trials of Osiris. There's going to be 8 new PvP maps, including one on a ghost ship, and apparently there's going to be like a low gravity feature as you float throughout the Ket ship. Not really sure about that, but it sounds interesting. Hopefully it won't be too funky because, you know, I enjoy the PvP experience. And I'm gonna finish it up with this. We did see that there's going to be a few of the strikes are going to be redone with the Taken. We do know that. There's going to also be 4 new strikes, 3 for us Xbox users. The Fallen Saber is going to take place on Earth. You're going to have to fight against Shank. Shield Brothers, which is going to take place on Dreadnought. It's going to have 2 Cabal leaders. The Sunless Cell, which is going to have to find a Hive Darkblade that repelled against Oryx. Sounds interesting. Then the PlayStation exclusive is going to be an Echo Chamber. Don't know a whole lot about that strike, but we'll see. So that's a lot of information today from Gameinformer. We're thankful for that. We're glad to know everything that we can out of this article. Like I said, that is not anything, but I touched on some key points. We're looking for more of the information from Gamescom tomorrow. I'll try to upload another video, guys, letting you know any exciting or useful information that comes from that. And that's going to be all for today's video. I hope you have a great day, and I'll catch you next time. Be sure to like and sub. Peace!